Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to sit down and film a makeup tutorial. I haven't filmed one in so long. I've been getting so many questions on how I do my everyday makeup, so I wanted to just put it out there so I can just send you the link or something. But this is what my makeup looks like on the day-to-day. The only thing that changes really is my eyeshadow color sometimes maybe, and maybe my lip color, sometimes my blush color, but for the most part this is just how I do my makeup every single day. I really tried to use my better camera, but I think the footage, I haven't looked at it yet. Hopefully it's good, but the focus is just in and out. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you find it helpful. If you do, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Yeah, let's just get right into it. I'm going to a housewarming tonight. I'm just getting ready, doing my everyday makeup. We're gonna get started. So if you've watched any of my makeup videos, I've talked about this so many times. It's the Cover FX blurring primer. I have oily skin and I have like super big pores, or I don't know. In my opinion, they're super big. So I'm gonna take like this much. So the primer looks like this. It's like kind of thick. I'm gonna apply that much to each side where my pores are. So the next thing I go in with is concealer, Tarte Shape Tape. I go in first with concealer just because I don't really like that like super highlighted under eye. I just add it like that. And then I go in with a flat brush and I'll just pat it in. I've been debating if I wanted to do this on IG Live, but I don't know why Instagram Lives gives me anxiety. I don't know what it is. Maybe I do care. Maybe I just feel like I'm embarrassing myself or something. So my favorite foundation, I've talked about this a million times, maybe not on YouTube, I'm not really sure. I always get compliments when I'm wearing this foundation. It's like a soft matte foundation. It just looks like skin, but better. It's just really great. I take one pump, I just distribute it across my face like this, and then I take another pump. It's kind of like a half pump. I just add it to my face and just pat it in with a brush. What the hell? There's a hair. I used to love doing my makeup for like 3 hours, but I found that I recently just really like quick makeup. And then at this point, I like to go in with a setting powder. I don't have my favorite one on deck, but this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in 2 Medium. I don't understand the hype on this powder. I don't love it. I've tried to like it. I'm just using it up at this point. I think it's okay. I think it's just way too expensive. I'm gonna take like a flat brush like this. I just pat it under my eyes. If you've seen my previous videos, my favorite powder of all time is the e.l.f. Perfect Finish powder. That one is really good and super affordable. I mean, this it's good, it does the job. I just think it's way too overpriced. I use this flat brush to set like the small places where I want to precisely set. And then I take a big brush like this and just go all over my face. So yeah, then I go in with my Marc Jacobs bronzer. This one, it was like a limited edition bronzer and it's huge. I've been using this every day for so many years. I know it's expired, I should throw it out, but it hasn't given me any issues, so I'm not gonna throw it out. Really similar to the Physicians Formula bronzer. Lately, I've just been using this as a bronzer, like bronzer and contour. And I take like a large fan brush like this. I just kind of just go in. Just bronze as you normally would. Under the cheekbones, under the chin bones. What do you call this? Under the jaw. And then I take a little bit more around my forehead. From here, if I do want to look a little more chiseled, I'll go in with my powder and like a sponge. I just kind of go into the powder. I created like a little bit of a powder line just to clean up a little bit. So just like that. And then while that's going, I go in with the same bronzer with an eyeshadow brush. It looks like this. I just go under first, and I go heavy under my nose. Everyone's nose is different, so I feel like everyone has to experiment with different kinds of nose contours. So I go under here, and then I go up. Then I just add like a little button nose effect and go in a circle. Same thing with the nose. I go in with my powder. I go on the side, just like that. It's like subtle baking. So once that's done, I go in with my highlighter next. I use this one. This one's also sold out. This is the Anastasia Resi highlighter. It's one of my favorite highlighters. I've been really into these fan brushes. I used to not really like fan brushes too much. I feel like it just kind of diffuses and does the work for you, so it's super easy on my upper cheekbones and on my brow and sides of my forehead. Then I go into my brows. I use the ColourPop Brow Boss pencil. Just brush my hairs first. This is in the shade Ash Brown. So I start with under my eyebrows and just follow the shape of your brow really. So I go in and underline the brow. Then I go on the top and just shape it the way you would want. In the front, I don't really touch it too much. I just go under. Once it's basically done, I get my pencil and I line up the pencil with the end of my eye and my nose. I just go straight up and the tail to make sure that the tail is right where it should end. And then I go in with a brow gel, and I've talked about this many times too, but this is the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. It has fibers in it, so it really emphasizes your brow hairs. Just brush through your brows. Okay, this is where everything just flows really, really easy. I have one Super Shock shadow in my bag, this shade right here. I've talked about Super Shock shadows 10 million and a half times before. These are so easy to use. All you do is swirl your finger in here. Just look at this, it's amazing. I just take this and go on my lid, just like that. And it can even be like really messy. Then take a fluffy brush, and this is the Morphe M573, and I just blend it out. Super easy. I don't really touch insides, I just go around where I applied it. You see how easy it was? Kind of looks like you have multiple shadows on just because of like all the shimmers inside. If I'm feeling just like a little fancy, I'll go up with remaining product and kind of create like a wing-ish effect just to like lift my eyes a little bit, because I don't really wear eyeliner. You guys see it? It's like a subtle. With the same Super Shock shadow, I just go in with like a flat kind of fluffy brush and I go under my eyes, starting at the outer corner and blending it in. Dude, someone tell me that they can relate. My nose always gets so runny when I do my makeup. So once I think that that's pretty even, this is where I curl my lashes. Once I'm done with my lashes, I go in with a waterproof pencil liner. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Rockstar. It's just like a dark purple shade. Tight line right under my lashes. And then once that's done, I just take my time with my mascara. At this point is where I go get all my eye gunk out. Even if I just wash my face, I don't know what it is. I just always have eye gunk in there. And then I go and take my highlighter that I used on my face. Take a little bit of this. And I go in my inner corner and on my lower inner lash line. And with the remainder of this, I do in the center of my nose and blend it a little bit and blend just a little bit in there too. Sometimes I'll go on my cupid's bow and the nose, but I'm gonna touch up my nose in a second just because I put blush on my nose, you'll see. So my eyes are basically done. Now we're gonna finish my face. First things first, we wanna wipe off all of this powder. Take everything out, but kind of like blend it out. My nose, same thing, just kind of blend the contour and the powder together. Then my favorite time is blush time. This one is also sold out, but just take any blush you like. I change combinations of this like every day, but I'm gonna take this peachy shade and this red shade together, these two. Apply that to my face. Because the first dab is the most pigmented, I go just right here on my apples. I really just pack it on up there, and then the leftover, which is like barely anything, I bring it to the back. Once I'm at this stage also, I take any of the blush shades that I'm using and I go on the tip of my nose. This has made the biggest change. I go on the bottom and just brush it on, and it kind of just ties everything together. I feel like it just gives you that filtered contoured nose. If I feel like I went a little too heavy-handed, I just go in with my powder brush, go over tops. Once that's done, I go in with a setting spray. In quarantine / during COVID, my favorite setting spray has actually been the Lancome Fix It and Forget It. I feel like my Fix It and Forget It setting spray, it's never done me wrong. Like, I never have makeup come off my face. For my everyday use, I do use the All Nighter. I do want to try the Milk Hydro Grip setting spray because I heard it's really good. And there was another one. Oh, the Charlotte Tilbury one. I heard that one also is really good for no mass transfer. You really just need like 1, 2, 3, like a simple layer. While that's drying, I'm gonna just show you guys my quick lips. This is like my go-to lip product, NARS Afterglow Lip Balm in Orgasm. It's perfect. I've gone through 2 of these tubes already. It has like a nice sheen. It's like my lips but better. So yeah, this is my everyday makeup. So easy. If I'm really fast, I can do this in like 10 minutes. It just looks like I put in a lot more effort than I did. Especially the eyeshadow, I feel like that's what makes a difference, and that's why I've gotten a lot of compliments. Plus, I think what changed in my makeup routine and what makes me look filtered when I post on Instagram or something is blush to my nose, which I think makes a huge difference. It just adds like a kind of contoured effect, but it's also kind of cute. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna let me just finish doing my hair because I gotta go. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was helpful. I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for all the support you give me. I feel like I'm talking really fast. I just chugged coffee. I'm so sorry. I really gotta go also. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and I gotta go. Bye.